Dear diary.
Today, Michaela pissed me off in this way.
I've gathered you all here for a story time.
An intervention.
Do you know what I miss? Do you know what I absolutely miss? Like, is when you were a little kid and your parents would read you books. Now I have to read myself. I can't just lie there. I mean, audiobooks, I guess.
I just don't. I either podcast, audiobook, but I don't read. So
I love reading.
I know. I need to do more.
Yeah. Yeah, someone needs to read to me. Audiobooks, okay.
I could read it. Then it fixes two things. I could read to you because I should read. And today...
Anyways. I know, I feel old. I was doing my Pilates the other day and I literally kind of just rolled over to my stomach and my hip cracked and my back cracked.
Those stairs, everything cracks. And I wake up in the morning and I'm just like, ow, another day of pain.
I would kill for a massage.
I would do questionable things for a massage right about now. And like a good one. Like,
yeah.
Drummer Boy is fantastic. He'll be like, I'll give you a massage. I need like someone certified who knows what they're doing, knows where the muscles are to move me internally. Yeah. Like, that's what I need.
I know. You don't want to, I'll give you
shut up. It's nice, but it's just like I need fixing. I need someone to fix me.
No strong theme for this week. This week's gone really quick, I think, because I've been working.
Yeah.
I don't even remember the weekend. What did we do Sunday?
Don't, because that scares me. Neither do I.
Oh, Sunday we went out for coffee at that nice place. On the corner, yeah?
Oh, that was nice.
Yeah.
We went to get an apartment, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we had a really good coffee. It started raining, but it was really nice coffee.
It was nice coffee.
Do you know what's really annoying now that I know that they have really nice coffee? Because I walked to Maison Nord. I'm like, if I leave like 10 minutes earlier, I can just get a coffee.
It is, and that actually like did something to me. The coffee actually woke me up. It was nice.
See, I knew there was a reason I wasn't going there, and it was because I knew it would be good, and
delicious.
There goes all my money.
It's fine. It wasn't expensive. It was only €3 for a thing. Normally it's like $5.
Yeah. It was good coffee too.
With me. You can get some change. You can get coffee fund.
Yeah. You play, I'll dance.
Yeah.
I'm Tanya.
I'm Michaela.
And we can't afford therapy.
So we decided to plaster our problems all over the internet. Welcome to the shit show. It's been busy because, and we were talking about this on the way home, the work after work. For me, it's, I mean, for you too, but it's been like Monday I worked, I came home. No, I had to do my food shopping after work. And then like before I knew it, I was home and trying to do musical things. And I was like, I'm fucking wrecked. Yeah. Tuesday during the day when I was on shift, I got an interview request. So I came straight home. I had to do postage for the landlord. That day done. Yesterday I rehearsed all night. When I went to rehearsal today, like we're doing the podcast, I don't regret any of it. But it's like the moments of actual rest. Drummer Boy said to me yesterday, because I was having a slight meltdown, he was like, how many times did you sit down today? I literally sit down like twice a day. Yeah. It's insane. I was like, oh my God. Like if you count sitting down for 10 minutes to have breakfast, and then the train. Yeah. That's it. And then bed. That's it. Yeah. Yeah. It's true. That's why my legs hurt coming up those stairs in the final time at night. Final time. Oh. And my legs are just dead. It's the last two flights. It's 5 and 6. That always like you turn that last corner and I'm just like, oh my God, it's really hard. Yeah. It's really hard. I feel like we should change the name of this podcast to The Complaining Show. That's all we do. The Sookie Bitches. The Sookie, yeah. I know, and that's another thing this week. The Complaining Couch. The Complaining Couch. I feel myself complaining so much. Yeah, so much, and it's so bad. We didn't last one day. The other day I was like, if someone says a negative thing in the morning, we have to put €1 in our little jar. There was a hole in your plan. I don't have any euros, so I can't give to the jar. I just owe you like fucking $50,000 already. But this is what normal people do, right? Imagine if you had kids. I had that exact thought today. I was like, because I get up at like 5, I go to the gym, come home, shower, do all the stuff, and then after work do the things. You couldn't do that with children.
No.
Like gym would be out the window.
Yeah.
Music, as much as everyone's like, you can be a mum and a singer. No, you can't. Like, not in the stage of life and my career that I am now.
Yeah.
No way.
If you were really rich and you had nannies, yeah.
Sure. I'm not. No, I do have good news. So I am planning a show.
Yes.
Which is very exciting. Anyone in Berlin who's listening, September 6th, it is open air. It's going to be very romantic. I've got lots of plans in my head. And we have a new band member, which is really exciting. So
it's not me, guys. It's not me.
No, you didn't want to play. No, I auditioned her and she didn't make the cut. I was like, thank you. We'll be in touch.
Still waiting to hear back.
Ghosted. No, I would never. Well, I would never audition you in the first place.
Wow, thanks.
What would you play?
Triangle?
I knew you'd say triangle. Yeah, anyway, it's fine. No, I put a call out, which this is such a thing because I used to do it in Melbourne as well. Whenever you need players, you put there's always a city musicians, like Berlin musicians, Melbourne musicians group on Facebook. And so I put a post out being like, I need someone to play keys. I knew the influx was going to just come. There was messages.
Really?
Heaps. People who don't actually really play keys or, I'm a this, but I could. Do you need a this? No, I need a keys player like I asked for. Anyway, so this one guy got back to me. Great. He was great. He's a jazz player. I watched some videos and I was like, holy guacamole, like my music's about to level up, which was amazing. Going into these things are like blind dates because I've invested money into a rehearsal space.
Yes.
B, it's my music that you're playing. So you've now heard unreleased demo tracks, which is, it's like I said, going on a date, it's giving you some emotional things.
Yeah.
And you're meeting them for the first time. So anyway, I was there with Drummer Boy because we are now a 3-piece band.
Yeah.
And we were crossing the road or whatever. And I see this guy with I don't even know what you call it, like a stick to see where he was going. And I was like, oh my God, I think that's him. And Nathan thought that I was just, I'm like, oh my God, I think this guy is blind. And Nathan was like, yeah, he's blind. I'm like, no, I think not just that random guy. I think,
oh my God, sometimes.
Because he was just kind of like, like pretty sure he is. And I was like, no, like that's the guy we're about to meet. And he was like, oh, okay. And I was like, yeah, okay. Not that it threw me for a curveball, but I was kind of like, okay.
It would throw me.
Yeah, I was like, right.
Yeah.
So we kept going to the rehearsal space. I didn't introduce myself until we got there because I didn't, again, blind date. I don't know. Maybe that wasn't him. Maybe he doesn't look like his pictures.
You keep saying blind date.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm a horrible person. And this is where this story is going. It's showing how fucking, it's just silly I can be at times. So we go in. Yeah. I introduce myself because it is him.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, amazing. I was kind of like, oh God, has he been false online? Was that even him in videos? Like, I don't know, whatever. We sat down. I was like, okay, let's run rewritten. Is that something you're comfortable with? He was like, yep, let's do it. Fucking nailed it. His hands hit the keys and I was like, yes, this is exactly what I need. It sounded amazing, blah, 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 whatever. But the thing is, when I'm in music mode, I'm not exactly thinking before I speak because I'm like, okay, this is great, but we want that and we want that more staccato and we want that blah, 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 blah. And so we were talking at the end and we were talking about logistics for the show. And I was like, oh, okay, so like, do you have a keyboard? Like, how do we bring it? Do you want whatever? And he was like, oh, I do, but it's really heavy and logistics were too difficult. I'm like, cool, I have 2 at home. Do you have a preference on brand? And he was like, no, how many keys are they? And I was like, oh, I'll just take a picture and send them to you. And he was like, I'm blind, Michaela. I was like, oh.
Oh my God.
Like an idiot. And I did this.
But you don't realize.
I didn't think.
You just do. Yeah, you just like say things or
stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I'll count the keys for you and tell you how many there were because
that's so true because you wouldn't know. Yeah.
No. And he's hilarious about it.
Yeah.
Because the way he said it wasn't like, you're a bitch. How dare you say that? He was like, well, you could, but I couldn't see them. And I was like, oh yeah.
And that's good. That's good that he didn't take like,
it was great.
I mean, like he's got to be used to it because like not everyone's.
You'd think so. But I mean, he's navigating around the city. He's catching U-bands. He's doing
Question.
Sure.
Like, did you ask him questions about being blind?
No.
Oh, so you don't know.
Drummer Boy did a little bit. He was asking, he was like, how do you go navigating around the city?
Yeah.
And he was like, there are things like stoplights because...
Wait. Is he like blind or like vision impaired?
From what I understand, blind. But I don't know.
You didn't ask?
No.
Drummer Boy didn't ask?
No.
Okay, so you don't know.
It was first meeting, so I didn't want to be like, how blind are you? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he wore glasses the whole time. He needed the stick.
Yeah.
We walked him to the U-Bahn entrance and like crossed the road with him and stuff.
Yeah.
But he went down the stairs by himself.
I can't even go downstairs and I'm looking at them.
It blows my mind.
And he plays keyboard. Like, is he like? That's why I'm like curious. Like, is he blind from birth or is he gone blind? Because like, how do you like?
But generally, when one of the senses is weaker, others are stronger.
Yeah, I know. So I'm just curious. Like, did he learn all this shit and then went blind, or has he learned all this being blind? I'm so curious.
But that was the thing. The whole walk home, this is also what's been living in my brain rent free. I'm like, how?
It's funny. I was listening to this podcast, and they had this similar conversation about a blind person. The guy on the podcast asked, "How does a blind person know if they're gay or like straight?"
It's true.
I'm curious, like if you've been blind your whole life, like you were born blind, you don't know what anything looks like.
No. So I'm not sure. Maybe once we warm up a little bit more, maybe
start
I'll ask
asking questions.
Yeah. I mean, his family lives in New York. So he flies to New York and stuff.
There's a lot of people from New York, yeah.
I'm sure.
I had a similar situation. There's someone at my work that's colorblind. And they told me and I was like, oh yeah. And then like a couple of days later, we were like doing stuff and I was like, just be careful because these t-shirts are 2 different colors. And they were like the same color but different shades. And he's like, oh, sorry, like I'm colorblind. And I was like, I forgot that.
Oh my God.
But again, he took it as like a joke and it was, he took the piss out of it. He's like, nah, yeah, I can tell. I just have to, I was like, you can read the numbers, like they're different color codes. And he's like, yeah, I'll do that.
That's so funny.
I felt bad.
But you just don't know.
You don't know. You forget.
Yeah.
You forget and
I feel like it's a good, the person who has the impairment, if they got a good sense of humor, it's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
It's fine.
Would you rather be deaf or blind?
Blind. I'm a singer. Would you rather be deaf or blind?
Sorry.
Duh.
That means you can see anything.
That's okay. I don't want to see things most days.
I think I was gonna say I'd rather be deaf.
You could never hear music again.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Wait, from birth?
From birth would be hard.
Yeah. Or tomorrow, like I wake up.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, blind still.
I don't think I'd like to be blind. I think I'd like to be deaf.
You know, with tea, right? I used to drink a lot of tea when I worked at Flight Centre. And I'm renowned for making teas and then forgetting I've made them.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
So I sing this little song in my head whenever I don't drink much tea anymore. I only drink coffee. But I say, don't you forget about tea.
Do you know why, though? Because tea you can't drink hot.
Away, yeah.
Coffee you can.
Yeah.
You know.
In fact, preferred sometimes.
Yeah, I love coffee. I hate lukewarm coffee.
It either has to be iced coffee.
Yeah, or piping hot.
Yep. Yeah, agreed.
Definitely. Do you know what I really wanted to bring up on this podcast? Yes. I can't remember when you told me. This must have been like 2 weeks ago.
Oh God, what have I done? What have I said?
And I want to bring up just to let everyone know how our mental health has been. When you messaged me the other day and you're like, I'm throwing out my rabbit charm. Now I want you to tell the story of this rabbit charm. Because when that happened, I was like, oh, we have to talk about this.
Oh God. Oh my God. I sound insane. Okay. All right. No. I'm going to lean right in. Okay. So the first 6 months of this year, and I'm going to make it sound like it was just me. I know it wasn't just me, but for me inside my head, the first 6 months of this year has been horrendous. Like absolutely horrendous. Probably tougher than, I mean, not anything I've been through, but a lot of things. It's been so up and down. Anyway, I am a dreamer. And I very much believe in 11/11s and all of that stuff, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I have this friend in America who was going through something really tough a couple of years ago. And she used to say that when she saw bunnies out her window, that she knew that everything was going to be okay. I was going for a walk on one of my worst, a bad day. I don't know if it was one of my worst, but on a bad day. And I walked downstairs and there was this tiny little silver bunny charm just sitting on the ground. And I was like, oh my God, my luck is about to change. So I picked up this bunny charm, I put it in my pocket, and I finished my walk. I came back and I put it next to my bed. And I was like, there's 4 rabbit feet. Wait. Yeah. There's 4 lucky rabbit feet on this thing. There's nothing's missing. It's going to sit there and it's going to bring me good luck for the rest of this year. It didn't. Shock horror. Wow, Michaela. A little pendant that fell off some kid's fucking necklace didn't give you luck.
And then a couple months passed.
A couple of months passed. I forgot about this bunny. Wow, it's actually up to me and what's happening in the world that's causing my bad luck.
It's so funny because then you're like, I think it's the rabbit. And I was like, what?
I woke up one morning and I was getting ready for work and I saw this rabbit sitting on my nightstand and I was like, I was in a rush. Like, it's not like I was actually just standing around.
Staring down the rabbit.
No, I was just like in a rush and I was like, oh, that's it. That's now the problem. The rabbit is now the problem. So I picked it up and I came out to you and I was like, I'm throwing this out on my way out to work today. And you were like, okay. And I was like, this is the reason that I've had a bad luck.
Literally. And then I'm on the train to work and you're like, the rabbit's gone.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, we're not all there.
Do you want to hear how insane? I had this rabbit and I was going down the stairs to go to the station to go to work. And I was going to just throw it in because we have like a courtyard and there's like a big garden thing there. Yeah. And I was like, I'll just chuck it in there. And I was like, no, it's too... I was like, it's too close to my window and I sleep with my windows open. So I was like, no, I can't do that. So then I walked outside and I was like, well, where's a good place to get rid of it? Because I don't want to give any of the neighbors bad luck. So I walked and then I pretty much put it back where I found it.
I would have like put it down like in the rubbish bin or like in a drain so it could float somewhere you wouldn't know where it would go.
Well, I don't know where it is now. It's gone. It's rained since then. It's gone. The rabbit's gone, but
my
luck
gone.
is still the same.
Do you have superstitions like if you do something it's gonna be a shit day, if you don't do something it's gonna be a bad day, or like, oh, I'm not gonna get this if I don't do that?
I'm insane. Like I am insane because of it. I'm to a point. Like I know that it's stupid, so I'm like, my locker at the gym. Yeah. 543 was the locker. Every time I would put my stuff in the locker until one day someone took my locker and I was like, ooh, maybe this is bad luck. Yeah. So I put it in the one next to it and I had a bad day. I probably just had a bad day. Someone kept taking my fucking same locker for like a solid week. So I was like, right, it's time to reassess. So I took and I did 611 instead because 11 is now, well, 11 is a lucky number because I was born at 11 minutes past 11. It doesn't matter. And I know it doesn't matter. And I'm like, oh, it's okay. But I do always think twice and be like, oh, I don't know. What if it is though?
Yeah. Do you know what's one that I'm like, oh, actually there's a few. No, there's 2. There's 2 that I'm always like, walking under ladders.
Yeah, you are.
I will not do that.
Like
even
that.
Scaffolding, I'm a bit.
You are. You've told me
I'll go around.
Yeah.
Because I just don't want bad luck, you know. And if I ever say anything, and then you got to touch wood.
Oh, always.
Always. Even when I'm by myself talking in my head, I will subtly not just like walking the street and be like.
Fucking weirdo.
But I'll be like,
that's so funny. See,
if I say anything that could go another way, touch wood. I
do it when I'm verbal, like outside of my mouth, but not on the inside.
Even in my head, if I say something.
There are too many thoughts that happen up here. I'd be like, I'd be my own rabbit. Like,
well, you're gonna be the crazy lady on the street.
Literally, now you brought that to my attention. Fuck. I know. I thought that if it didn't go out in the universe, it didn't
No, if it's in my head, I will. Yep.
Yeah. Look, I've only leaned in so hard to superstitions and stuff in the last 2 years. And it's not like I'm leaning in and I actually, the thing is I have logic. I know that it doesn't really matter.
It's kind of just like a safeguard, like just in case.
Yeah, don't want to take the chance though.
Don't want to chance it. Yeah.
I'm with you.
Yeah, just covering bases.
That's so fucking funny. And it's so, I hadn't even thought about that rabbit since I put it out.
I don't know if we can talk about this on the podcast. And I haven't even told you either.
Okay.
I thought it'd be a fun topic. A fun topic to bring up. Because, you know, we're girls and we always talk about boys and relationships and all that.
Sure.
I was talking to my sister, FaceTiming.
Okay, yes.
And she was telling me she ran into one of my exes.
Which one?
The one.
The one. Did they talk?
No. That's the funny part of this is that she goes, he came in because they were at a cafe and she was with like the mother's group. And he looked scared when he saw her. Yeah,
as you should be, especially with your sister.
And just avoided eye contact.
Right.
And then like left.
Fucking pussy.
And then she was at the same cafe again.
Happened
twice. He saw her again, freaked out and just left.
Oh my God. Oh my God. How long have you been with? That was like a week ago you spoke to your sister.
I know. Because I keep things for the pod.
Okay.
So yeah, I thought that was funny because I was like, why? Why would he be scared?
Well, I mean, it's true. Like, what would your sister realistically say? Like, what's the worst thing that could happen?
Exactly. What does he have to be scared of?
That's so bizarre.
It's just like so pathetic.
Yeah.
Like if I ran into someone that he knew, I'd be like, hi, how are you?
Oh, but
or his brothers.
If it was necessary, but if not, you just order your coffee, maybe give a little wave and you move on.
Yeah. The fact that was he was with someone that knew someone that was my sister with and they were talking.
That's weird.
Right?
Just come over, man.
Just say hi.
Oh my God.
And it's not the first time either. I remember like when we first broke up, my cousin ran into him at her work and he didn't even acknowledge. And I'm just like, why?
No, see, if you...
Like so petty.
Yeah. That's... If you're in the same vicinity, like sitting in the same room, that's so weird.
And it's not even like it was like a horrible breakup. Like, so like,
and he
what's
was around
your problem?
for what, like 3 years?
Yeah, so like, what's the problem?
Nothing.
Like, why are people so stupid?
People are... I'm trying to internalize this as if it happened to me. Nah. If it wasn't them, like if he ran into you and ran away, I would understand. Maybe like that I would run away too. But if it was someone you knew, I'd just be like,
yeah, exactly. Like if I ran into anyone that he knew or any of his brothers, I'd be like, hey, how are you?
Because at the end of the day, whether you talk to them or not, it's still going to get back to the person. Sister could have been like, yeah, I saw your ex and like we said hi. Yeah. Or she could have been like, I saw your ex and he completely flew out the room. Like, which story would you rather happen? That's so funny.
So funny. But do you know what's hilarious? I'm a true believer. Again, we're going into this delusion or like superstitions in the universe or whatever. I'm a true believer that if someone's not meant to be in your life, they will vanish. Mm-hmm. Like, I did not run into him for years after we broke up, and we lived in the same town. Mm-hmm. Like, how weird is that? And it's not a big, like, it's a big town, but it's not massive town,
no,
right?
No.
And even like people that I've like been interested in, and we've had like flings or situationships. The second, like, we were like, nah, or like I was like, nah, I'm done. It fizzled out. Yeah. I never saw them again. And when you're with them, you would see them all the time.
Yeah.
Like, I find that so weird.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. That's really interesting. I mean, I run into one of my exes and I almost had an anxiety attack on the street.
Yeah, that was weird.
That was horrid. Yeah. But he didn't see me, so it was fine. Interesting.
It does help now that we've moved overseas.
I love it.
My favorite TikTok trend to this day is people being like not running into your exes because they couldn't afford to be here.
I love it. Or they're not cultured enough to visit. Yeah, I love it. It's so true. Because genuinely, like, and I mean, I've had some pretty toxic relationships. Just one. I couldn't go to that area for years after because I was I was on alert the whole time. And even like when we were living together in Avondale, I was still like, what if he drives past? What if he this? And that was like, what, 5-6 years after?
Yeah. I think you should really embrace the universe, like, and just be like, it's not in my past, so they will never show up again.
It's true. I like that. Yeah.
So I thought that was funny.
That's so funny.
Right? Okay, so last week we had a great response to the Icks. So many people have messaged me about the Icks segment.
Nice.
And how funny it was. Also the Velcro. Everyone agrees on that. And I saw a TikTok like yesterday and they were talking about Velcro again. It must be like a universal thing.
Or it's in the algorithm because they've heard us either way.
Yeah, my phone's listening. My phone's always listening.
Yeah.
But you said you had a new ick?
Yeah, but I want to talk about something first.
Okay.
You were Snapchatting me the other day on the way to work. And I thought this was hilarious because you were like sitting there and you were like, ew, I have a new ick. And I was like, what is it? And you were like, this guy had a runny nose, so he brought out a tissue. And I was
no,
like...
it wasn't that he brought out a tissue. It was that he had one of those little packets. Like tissue packets.
How do you carry tissues? There is no hope for men and
He
you.
pulled it out of his pocket.
Was he wearing a suit?
No, but this was the thing. Like, he was a fireman. And he had his fireman uniform on. And I was like, wow, this
So where else is he going to store his tissues but in his uniform?
But I was like, wow, this guy's cute. Because
there's more to the story.
And then he pulled out his tissue packet. And that was the icky anyway, yes.
And then I replied and said, at least it wasn't a hanky. And you were like, true. And then I thought about it and I was like... So do you just want a man that never gets a runny nose or do you just want his nose to run and not to have any? You were like, I just want a really healthy man who never gets sick. Yeah. And I was like...
Or he has to find a tissue like a normal person.
That's so much more gross. Like, excuse me, do you have a tissue? Because I'm not man enough to bring my own.
Talk about a meet cute.
No, because he would ask you and you'd be like, why the fuck can't you take care of yourself? There's no winning. That whole situation, I went through all of the options and I was like, he just needs to be like this hybrid man who never gets unwell.
Is that too much to ask for?
Yeah. Although the man flu is the fucking worst. It is the worst.
It is. They act like they're dying.
Oh, my ex used to be so... Like, I used to go and stay at my mum's when he was sick. I couldn't handle it.
It's so ridiculous.
Anyway, I thought that was really funny. Yes, I do have a new ick.
Okay, what was
and
it?
It's so... It's a little... I don't know if it's controversial. It kind of cuts out a lot of musicians. Male rappers.
Oh, yeah.
I've thought... Because this is also... I've been thinking about it a lot. And I said this to Drummer Boy because he showed me one of his tracks. And I was like... Not to his track. But I was in the studio and I was collaborating with a rapper. And I just find it so... icky when they just like I don't know how to make this both audio and visual, but they just do like this thing, and they're just like blah blah blah. I'm like, fucking shut up. Like, I know. It's so, but I've seen so many open mics where guys get up and do it really badly that I think that's really
where it comes from.
But I just, anytime someone's like, I'm just gonna rap or I'm just gonna spit on this track or whatever, I'm like,
it could also be like, Icks could also be like an association thing. Like if you've had a bad experience,
it's true,
with someone that did this, then next time you see someone doing that, it's just gonna like trigger something. I feel.
But even like I was thinking about it, if I went to go see an Eminem concert and he was rapping,
he's not Nick.
I would still, the way that they move, it's the way that male rappers move, and they're just, I'm like, what are you doing? Stand up, pull your pants up, you fucking idiot. Like, I just can't. I'm just like,
doing? Yeah.
And also, why do you have so much to say? Like, shut up. What are you rapping about?
Nothing.
Literally.
They're rapping about nothing.
Asses, titties. I got some of that too. Like, what do you... I don't know. I just think
do you know what it is? It's amateur rappers rapping about this rapper lifestyle, and you know that they don't live that.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing.
Dollar bills.
Yeah. If they were rapping about being poor and going to a 9-to-5, maybe it would be okay.
Yeah, but I couldn't watch it. I couldn't listen. And this is the thing.
No.
I can listen to it. If you're a good rapper, then I can hear it. Your voice, you got nice timbre. I cannot look at you do it. I can't. No. I'm just like, I just feel like you're...
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What are you up to? It's like watching a kid dance or something and you're like,
yeah. Oh my God.
Good job.
At what point do you just be like, okay, that's enough?
Yeah, that's how I feel when guys go to rap. I'm like,
oh my God, guys are like kids. If you encourage them, they will keep going.
Yeah.
They don't know when to quit.
No.
Yeah.
No. Anyway, that's
a decent ick. Yeah.
I thought so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can listen. Show me a track.
Yeah.
Do not do it in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
Don't want to see it.
That's funny.
Yeah. Do you have it? Well, you have a
I had
fucking
the
tissue issue.
And I was thinking about it and I was like, oh, I feel bad with like all these icks. Like, and I was like, what's some anti-icks? Like, what's opposite to an ick? A turn on?
Yeah.
Like that give him booster points.
Booster points. A tick to your ick.
A tick to
yeah, yeah.
But do you know what's funny? An ick isn't an immediate elimination.
Really?
Yeah. But a booster is like you've got points to like continue. It's not a sure fly-in.
Yeah. But you've moved up.
You've moved up the ladder.
Your rankings. Yeah.
Your rankings, yeah.
I mean, I don't know. All of my boosters or ticks are emotional.
Yep.
So, I mean, to a point. I'm trying to think of what are some ticks for you? Yeah, let's turn this. Yeah.
Is that emotional?
That's not emotional. That's not emotional at all.
Uniform?
Well, it could be. I could make it emotional. Do you care for people? Because, like, if you're wearing a waiter's uniform.
An authoritarian uniform.
Yes. That shows assertion.
Height.
That's
a booster point. Yep.
Yeah.
A head of hair.
Like
thick head of hair. Mm.
But not long.
No,
I don't like guys with long hair.
Yeah, man bun, ick. Long hair, ick. Yeah. There's enough of my hair around the apartment. We don't need someone else's.
It's true. What about personality ticks?
Oh, someone that's kind and helpful.
Yeah.
Like the other day I was on a train and it was really annoying because this guy sounds really bad. This guy fell coming out of the train. Mm-hmm. And so he's fallen like half in the train, half out of the train. Mm-hmm. So it's delayed our train by 30 minutes. I'm just sitting on it because they can't close the doors. They don't want to move him. Sure. Anyways, but this passerby stopped to help. And I was like, oh my God, that guy's so attractive.
Yeah.
And then I was like, wait, is he? I was like, oh no, he's just attractive because he's helping this person and he's being really authoritarian and being like, are you okay? Let me help you. Like, don't move. Let me get your stuff. Don't lose this. Here's your backpack. Here's your hat. And then I was like, okay, someone that's being helpful is a turn on.
Yeah. It's
Someone's being kind.
And not necessarily just to you. Like, I want to see it
to other people.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So I would say that's an emotional one. Yeah. Look at me having feelings.
Bring out the best. Bring out the best. And let's talk about personality, not just what they look like.
Yeah. Because I would hate someone. Because then I hate people that judge me by my looks.
Yeah.
Like, I hate people that try and pick me up by commenting on my body. Mm-hmm.
It's an easy in to talk about my body. I'm aware that I got one of these and I know what it looks like. So
instant ick. Yeah.
It's fair. So I love it. I like getting picked up because tell me about how pretty I am. Because I don't know it. That's the difference. They'd say it and I'd be like, yeah, probably. I guess. You got me on a good day. No, personality ones for me. God, I've just been like, I like emotions. I don't know. Someone who's kind, someone who's patient is important for me. I am firing at all cylinders all the time. So someone who's willing to just slow that down and be like, okay, well, we'll wait until you actually reach your conclusion. Yeah. Because I know that you're going to have 3 conclusions before you actually hit the real conclusion, because that's what I do. If we were waiting for a train and they were getting upset or frustrated that the train is late, like physically, like, you know how guys do that, then that would then kick my anxiety up. Someone who's like, oh, okay, well, 5 more minutes, that's fine. I'd be like, oh, yeah, cool.
Yeah.
patience.
Patience
is important.
is a good one. Yeah, I think we're good judges of character.
Yeah, I think so too. Well,
yeah.
Don't look at my fucking background of exes, but it's fine.
Now we are.
Yeah, I learned.
Because we learned, yes.
But this is the other thing when we talk about icks, like you're like, nah, instant cutoff.
Yep.
I try and see a full person, and icks just like the kind of icks that we talk about. I'm not talking about like, oh, I've cheated on my partner in the past. That's an instant no from me. Mm-hmm. But things like, okay, I couldn't get over Velcro, but I don't know. Like hair, I don't give a fuck about what kind of hair you have. Unless you're putting bad hair in my bed.
Dreadlocks?
I can't. Okay. All right. I can't do dreadlocks. But the only reason I can't do dreadlocks is because I know you don't wash your hair.
Yeah.
That's gross.
Ooh, do you know what's another ick that I don't understand. And also, like, I don't know what the female equivalent is. Also, no matter the guy, every guy does this.
Okay, I'm ready.
It's the boxers stance. And like hang on, let me do a little demonstration. I'm not going to stand up because I'm going to be out of shot. But it's like when they're like just got downtime, or they're just standing around, or they're waiting for something. It's the...
Oh my God, everyone does that!
Every man does that. What is
Why?
that?
Why?
Why?
What's the female equivalent?
What is the female equivalent to that? Every male does it.
They do.
Even if they've never boxed in their life.
Yeah, in front of the mirror most of the time.
In front of the mirror. Waiting in line. Standing around.
Oh my God, they do.
What is it? Is there a secret male fight club that we don't know about?
No, maybe it's just like the exertion of the energy that they have.
Okay, so it's like a...
What do we do?
What is...
I reckon... I got nothing.
Right?
There's got to be something that all girls do.
I want to say something stupid like play with our hair, but that's...
But
if your hair's up, you...
Yeah, you don't play with it.
Yeah, so what...
And not everyone like I do the nail pick thing, but not every girl does that. It is gross.
Every male does it. Do they... Maybe because it's like they think it's cool? They think it's impressive?
It's so funny that you said that, because I'm literally visioning everyone that I've been with do exactly that.
Everyone's done it. Every single male I know. Because one of the workers did it at work the other day, and I was like, "Oh my God, it's another one!" and then it refreshed my memory on it.
Maybe it's just like a testosterone thing. Speaking of testosterone and getting old, as we did at the start, I've got one big black hair on my neck.
Yeah,
but I was going to work in the morning is like, it's a fine-tuned machine, and I'm at the moment doing like a week's worth of fit checks for TikTok, so I have to make sure that I've got like 2 minutes to get it right, and then I'm doing this and I'm doing that, and I've got my water bottle and blah blah blah. Anyway, I was in the mirror doing my fit check, and I'm doing a door mirror thing where the door like closes, and the door's closing, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? And I was like, right, we have like literally 90 seconds before I have to walk out of the door. I was like, I have to either finish this TikTok, I have to either pack my water bottle, or I have to pluck this hair. And the hair's still here. It's still on my neck. I had to choose.
It is a testosterone thing, but also it's like, I noticed when I got off the pill.
The fuck? Because you hear about all the old ladies who get like hairs on their chins, you know?
I know. Like,
so I was like, am I old? And then I was like at work today looking in the mirror. I was like, am I grey now?
I know. Oh,
I'm not. I don't think. I look pretty closely, but anyway.
I don't want to get old.
I can't afford to get old because I can't afford to colour my hair.
Can't afford to colour my hair. Can't afford Botox. Can't afford expensive creams for my face.
No.
The one thing I can afford that I'm now like religiously doing is sunscreen.
Yeah.
Religiously,
I need to
every day, once, twice a day, I'm putting sunscreen on. I've gotten rid of moisturizer and straight sunscreen.
See, I grew up in a household where my mother is stunning and has never had to put in any effort into anything. So like the whole, what do you mean you moisturize 7 days a week? Like that was new information to me when I moved in with you. Same as sunscreen. I didn't know, people were talking about SPF and stuff, and I was like, yeah, I put it on when I go to the beach. I didn't know you were supposed to put it on every day.
Yeah, every day. Yep.
What the fuck? It's so much work. It's so much work.
First segment of the week. Well, the second, I guess we did Icks. Living rent-free in your head. What has been living rent-free in your head?
My comment to my new blind keyboard player, because I feel like an idiot. That's what's been in my head.
How many times did you play over that conversation in your head?
So many. And the whole 2-hour rehearsal, I was like, did I say anything else? And then in a message today, because I've started a group message, I went to send a picture of the set list that I wrote out at work, and I was like, I can't do that. I'll type it out instead. But it's just changing how I'm working. That's all. It's really not a big deal.
Voice notes. Send voice notes.
It's true. What about you?
Okay, all my things that live rent-free in my head come from TikTok. I'm on there way too much. I need to get off.
Yeah.
Everyone has been making miso soup. And because I watched one video and liked one video, and then I saw 50 billion. So yesterday after work, I went to the Asian supermarket that's near us. I got lost in there way longer than I was meant to. Way longer than I was meant to.
Wait, the big green one or the little yellow one?
The Go Asia.
Yeah.
I got lost in there. There were so many things I wanted to buy, but I was like, Tanya, just stay focused. Because it's not like I have lots of spare money to buy 50 billion worth of ingredients.
Dumplings.
Yeah, dumplings, mochi, like all these like cool like lollies that they had, all this cool like red pastes and sauces.
Yeah, yum.
Anyways, so I bought all this stuff. And then I made it, and it was super easy to make. Like super easy. Just water, a few splashes. Mix your cauldron. Delicious.
It smelled great.
And I feel like it's going to taste better the longer it sits in the fridge. So I'm excited.
I love that. Yeah.
Anyway, so that was living rent free in my head.
Hey, well, we did it, and now it's out, and it can leave your, it can vacate the building.
Vacate for something else to go in there. Yeah. God.
Yay.
Adulting by ChatGPT. What did you do? Have you talked to ChatGPT?
Not really.
Are you having a break?
I'm not even having a break. I'm just trying to think for myself.
How's that going?
It's not doing very well for me. No, what did I ask? I was only on it yesterday. It's still all cover letters.
Yeah.
It's just like, write me a cover letter.
Yeah, my poor ChatGPT.
Yeah, that's really about it. What about you?
I haven't done this yet because I haven't put anything into ChatGPT, but I'm going to. Someone did a language plan on ChatGPT.
Ah, smart.
Right? And it was like how to learn a language in like the quickest way, what are good resources. Because I think technically it's just like Google, but it's just condensing it into a plan for yourself.
Well, Google now has, like, when you search something, it has kind of like which I'm a sucker for, just like the main information from an AI. But yes, it does. It just calibrates all of the information that's on the internet and spits it out.
Yeah. So I feel like we should be using ChatGPT to learn.
Yeah.
Like an assistant to help us
be
better. I
like that. I almost, I was having a night the other night and I can't afford therapy. So yeah, I was looking into some meditation and stuff like that. So I did use it.
Yeah.
But it's a tool for that. I'm not going to sit there and be like, I'm really sad. Why am I sad? Like, I'm looking at tools to be like, hey, I'm self-aware enough to be like, I'm really anxious or I'm not feeling grounded. Like, what can I do? And then they give me the tools.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hadn't used it much this week.
Look at us adulting on our own.
I've had to just think about like
work. To do shit. Unhinged. Do you have an unhinged question?
I do now. It's related to ChatGPT.
Okay.
Do you ever say like, hey chat, or blah, 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 how do you start off your messages?
Like I'm typing into Google.
Okay.
If I need a question, I'll be like, how do I do this?
Do you say please?
No.
I said please.
Someone said that if you say please and thank you, it costs a certain amount of something.
What? My bank account's still the same?
No. Like for it to generate a response to that, it's using up more energy.
Interesting. Because I read that if you start speaking to it nicely, then or you speak to it how you would speak to it, then it formulates more personalized answers. So because I would naturally be like, hey chat, can you please write me a cover letter?
Software, so it learns from you.
Yeah.
So whatever you feed it, it's going to reflect.
Yeah, which is why I get specific answers.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much like you're talking to yourself.
Yeah. I do that anyway.
Yeah.
Might as well be and type it out to someone, you know. Do you have any unhinged questions?
What is something that you used to put above your mental health that you don't anymore?
The gym.
Huh?
The gym. I would go to the gym back in the day. Rain, hail, shine, arthritis flare up, flu, COVID. I was going to the gym. Is that what you meant?
Yeah. I thought you meant something else. Yeah.
Lo and behold, this year, like if I don't have the energy to do something, I'm like
taking rest.
Yeah, like actually putting that first. So that's my
so good.
answer.
Yeah, giving yourself rest, so important.
Grace. I'm learning that it's so much more important.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
Thanks.
Yeah. Me. Work in general. It's not worth being unhappy in a workplace, honestly.
No.
Being stressed out of your mind for a job, no. I'm sorry. I'm not going to do that if it's making me feel like shit.
I 100% agree.
And petty people at work.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not dealing with that anymore. No.
You just shut it. Yeah. I mean, I struggle still, but you need to learn to close that.
Yes.
That's and I mean, I've also started listening to Melbourne Robbins podcasts. Thank you. So the whole let them theory. Like if they hate me, fucking cool.
Go for it.
That's all. Yeah. That's all for you. But I don't have the capacity to hate. And I think that a lot of these things are learnt because I literally don't have the capacity to care.
Honestly,
like I can't.
Yeah. If you're going to be a dick, go ahead and be a dick.
Yeah.
That is more of a reflection on you than me.
Yesterday, actually, I was leaving. My shift was ending and I had like 15 minutes to get to rehearsal, whatever. And I was like, I messaged in our group chat and I was like, hey guys, just letting you know I have to leave. So like whoever's covering me, like please be on time. This person came in for a piercing last minute and the girl who was coming in was like, oh, can you do it with me? Because she's a kid. So we do 2 at once. And I was like, I'm sorry, but I have to leave. And she was like, oh, well, like normally. And I was like, well, and I said this without even thinking because I was in a rush out the door. I was like, I wouldn't be getting paid for it. I have somewhere to be and I really got to go. Like, I'm sorry, literally. But my time is clocked off. Yeah. Like that's it. And that's it. I just left. I saw her today and she was fine. And I was like, yeah, well, I'm not getting paid enough for this shit. Like,
technically, when it comes down to it, I'm not meant to be at work. Also, if you did it outside of your work hours and something went wrong, then that's on you because the company would be like, no, you're not on.
You weren't supposed to be working.
Yeah.
Correct. Exactly. Yeah. But and that's the thing, especially in the clock on, clock off thing. They, at this company, so many times they've been like, oh, it's your clock off time, clock off. And then ask me to do something. And I'm like, I'm clocked off. Why I'm not doing anything anymore? Or like, oh, quickly just do that while we're in the middle of something. No. I'm not getting paid. So no. Literally.
Because you don't. Most of the time, if you go above and beyond, the company doesn't care.
They don't fucking care. Are you getting tipped from them? No.
They'll get used to it. And they'll expect it. So I'm sorry, if you want me to do something extra, pay me extra.
Literally. Like I will take an advance on that thing.
Yeah. 100%.
Extra hours. It's no. Agreed.
Yeah. All right. That's all. That's all for this week.
Good chat.
Good chat.